Also in Washington is CBS News contributor Frank Luntz. He is a Republican strategist and an expert in crisis communication. Frank, good morning. When you listen to Major's report, is there a chance that Shinseki can survive?
There isn't, and they have to look back at why this didn't happen before Memorial Day. All across the country, we were watching reports of what was happening with the veterans, and I happen to have been in Nevada, and the homelessness for veterans is a crisis there. And the fact that the Obama administration did not resolve this on the one day when we pay tribute to the American military, I don't understand. And so I agree with Major that it'll be within hours for him to step aside.
You know, we keep hearing, Frank, that dozens of Democrats are calling for him to step down, yet some of the top Republicans, John Boehner and Eric Cantor, have not done so. What is the strategy on both sides, in your opinion?
Well, when you see that 9 of the 12 Democrats have called for his immediate resignation, but you hear nothing from Harry Reid. When you listen to former Speaker Nancy Pelosi try to blame it on the Republicans, what veterans will tell you is that they do not want to see this politicized, that this is not a Republican or Democratic issue, that this is an American issue, and whatever commitment that you have for the veterans ought to follow through the Veterans Administration. Now, this is not a problem that started under the Obama administration. Again, if you talk to veterans, they will tell you that this has been happening now for a long time. It just happens that this is the point when the public becomes aware of it, and that's why it's become a crisis, a political crisis, as well as a crisis for how they're being treated.
Even though, Frank, you advise Republicans and not the White House, what ought to be the White House's strategy now in terms of the fallout from all this?
The word that you hear again and again is the word accountability. It's the #1 attribute that the American people think is missing, both from the White House and from Congress. And so it becomes the Obama administration's imperative to demonstrate that those who knew of this will be held accountable and will be punished. This reminds me so much of the GM scandal, that the leadership of GM waited too long, that its response was too weak, and the American people decided that this is just simply wrong. The same thing is happening. The difference is that these veterans, the public believes that we made a commitment to them that we haven't followed through on, and that something needs to happen right now. And politics aside, just get it done.
All right, Frank Luntz, we have to leave it there. Thank you.